What's up, everybody? This is Mark, Dotson Man, Diecast. I'm going live right now, so I'm not really even sure how this works. I just got a new podcast microphone today. Pretty excited about that. So, trying to dial that in, so bear with me. So, I just got back not that long ago from hunting with Kimber, my beautiful fiance, and she's a trooper. She drove. I did a podcast on our way to Bellingham. You got to travel outside your area sometimes just to find some cars, and that was proof today for sure, because I haven't been able to find much in my area at all. We went hunting yesterday for the first time in a while, and didn't really find much at all. So, yeah, it was worth the trip. It's not like we found any super treasure hunts or anything, but it was really a fun trip. Weather was not that great. As you could probably hear in my last podcast, you can hear rain hitting the roof, and I don't know. It's kind of nice, Just welcome to rainy Washington, because it's always raining here, like all the time. But we had a lot of fun. We went to Fred Meyer, Target, Walmart, another Fred Meyer, and it was a good time. And so, excuse me, this is live, so you're going to get maybe a little clear throat, cough every once in a while. Hopefully no farts. Anyways, we found some cool cars. I finally found the Datsun Sunny. I believe it's a Boulevard. And there was a regular ones. There's all the other trucks in that set, but I didn't. I don't care for the other ones. I just want the Datsun Sunny. Just give me the Sunny. And we went to Target, and there was like every single one of them but the Datsun Sunny. So I was looking everywhere, looking behind things and doing some shelf flipping, like Nas does, and so he taught me that, shelf flipping, and just looking behind things, because people like to hide stuff like for their friends and I don't just buy it for your friend. It's $10. It's $1. Just buy it for your friend and give it to them. If they don't pay you, move along. We're not talking big money. It's not like you're hiding a $100, speaker behind something that's the last one. It's a toy car. So I don't understand why people hide stuff. But anyways, excuse me. I was able to find the R32 2-pack behind stuff. So it was the HKS R32 and the Larry Chen R32, the maroon one. So I'm going to clear my throat real quick here. One sec. Sorry about that. So, yeah, we found some hidden treasures. I didn't think that store people hid things, but you never know until you look. And then we had to go to both other aisles to look and see if there's any more hidden treasures, and there wasn't. So yeah, picked up this new podcast mic on. I picked it up at Walmart. Really cool. I've got the headphones on. I can hear myself talk. It's quite nice. So it picks up a lot, as you guys can tell. Give me some feedback and comments if you can. It sounds good. So hopefully you guys are digging the new mic. You can hear my voice a little bit better, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I don't know. So, yeah. So, found 3 Datsun Sunny trucks later on, last stop of the trip at Fred Meyer up in Bellingham. And I left one for somebody else. And hear me out. I'm not going to apologize for grabbing most all of the Sunny trucks, because there was 4 of them there. I grabbed 3 of them. 1 to keep in the card, 1 to take out, and one to probably customize. So, and maybe somebody really needs one, then I can separate one of them for sure. But I love Datsun Sunnies. I just love them. So I've got those JH3, the Japanese Historics 3, the yellow ones. I got a handful of those probably. I love those little trucks. My buddy Jeff, in real life, or as I like to say, IRL, in real life, he has a Sunny truck. It's a little blue one. Gutless wonders. 1.3 liter engine in those things. 4-speed. Barely get onto the freeway. So, cool little trucks though. They're so cool. So, I'm glad I picked those up. Make sure you're checking like Fred Meyer's right now and Targets and everywhere. But Fred Meyer's can load it up. Or Kroger if you're down in different areas like California, Arizona, different areas. Because they're going to be dropping stuff like crazy for... sorry if you guys can hear like my chair shift around and stuff. I got to get used to this new mic because it picks up everything. So, yeah, they're going to be dropping some major stuff, holidays. So keep your head up, guys. There's some good stuff coming out. And, we walked into that Fred Meyer and it was pretty loaded. Now, granted, I think that's all we found there. We went through a couple, at least one bin that looked fairly fresh, but turns out there was no super treasure hunts in it, and no treasure hunts even, so couldn't have been that fresh. So we went through some stuff. I saw a Datsun 5-pack. I've already got a few of those, the little cherry blossom 5-pack Datsun. Those things are super cool. And found a couple cool. I didn't purchase them because I spent too much money today. So I found a cool little Datsun truck, M2, and then there was a little like cool combi VW bus for M2 as well, which was super cool. It was slammed, a little Hawaiian type style one, but it was really cool. But I didn't grab those. We went to Hobby Lobby today. Make sure like for gifts and just for yourself if you're looking for people. Hobby Lobby's got a lot of Hot Wheels stuff right now. Signs, they've got some cool, and they're, as far in my area, they're 50% off all wall decor. So make sure you check that out and buy it because we're talking half price, like the good old days of Hobby Lobby where they used to have 40-50% off all the time. Now, I people call it rob me lobby and stuff like that. That's fine. But realize they still have sales. Calm down. They have sales. They have 50% off wall decor right now. So it's not a store-wide thing, but you can't expect stores to have sales all the time. It's like my customers at work, working for a car dealership and service. You guys got any coupons? You guys got coupons? Like every time they come in. You got a coupon for an oil change? No, I don't have a coupon for an oil change. You ask me that every time. So you can't expect places to have deals all the time, So... but everyone's trying to save a buck, like literally, and Hot Wheels, it's the hobby, and a lot of the stuff that you're buying is like hobby stuff, so it's not cheap. Gotta pay to play, man. Gotta pay to play. So went to Hobby Lobby, found some cool stuff there. Hot Wheels. I even found like these little drawer knobs that are Hot Wheels, and I bought like 4 of those. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but you can make any kind of a little drawer. You can put these little knobs on there that say Hot Wheels. That's super cool. I picked up a little light switch for the for your room. There's a little cover for that. It says Hot Wheels on it. That was like, I don't know, like $8 or something like that. It's like 50% off, so it's like $4. Picked up a couple signs. Your typical like that wood Hot Wheels sign. Those are normally $20, so those are $10. So I bought those for some Christmas gifts because Kimber was giving me a hard time yesterday because I was telling her like I'm one of those last minute like just lost souls that's walking around the store 2 days before Christmas picking up things for people, and she's like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me. You're stuck with me." But I think I feel like I'm gonna turn over a new leaf. Kimber's making me a better person, slowly but surely. And I think, yeah, so I'm going to start shopping for people for Christmas already. And, it's not what it's about, buying things, but I do like to give to people. It's so much. When I was a kid, man, my niece and nephew are so much better than I was. They're such less grubbers. I was such a little grubber. I love that word. But hey, stop being such a little grubber, McGruber. So yeah, I just loved gifts. I didn't have a lot. We didn't get a lot. Middle class family. Parents I always had enough. Always had enough, you know. But you know, growing up, we didn't have a lot of money. I was a kid that had instead of the Jordans for like basketball, I had the Fila's, you know. And you catch some great, you know, people be like, oh, what are those? You know, I'd have the Shaq shoes. I don't know if you guys remember, but there's like Jordans and there was like Shaqs, and that was me. I had those. But I was so perfectly content with having a brand new pair of like basketball shoes and not Jordans. So I really wasn't a grubber. I'm just kind of joking, you know, all joking aside, I really wasn't much of a grubber. I mean, did I do my share of like begging at my friend's house and stuff? Like, hey, oh yeah, is that a Kit Kat bar? I've never had one of those before. Oh, is that Kool-Aid? Oh yeah, we just have red drink at my house. I like to get some of that Kool-Aid. I've never had that before. What does it taste like? Can I smell it? So I didn't get a ton of sugar and stuff as a kid. I didn't play a lot of video games. So whenever I went over to my friend's house, I kind of load up on like sugar and video games and stuff like that. But man, where was I going? Oh, I was talking about my niece and nephew. They're so much better. Like, they love giving gifts. They buy everybody stuff. They donate, like, they've donated their allowance to charity. And these are kids who are like, you know, they're a little older now, but they're still like, gosh, how old are they? Like 12 and 14 or 15? And, gosh, time flies. I was holding those, you know, little chubby babies in my hand just like a few years ago. Anyways, cherish the time you have with your kids and your family, like when they're little, when they're kids. You may think they're annoying or whatever, but cherish it because they grow up fast. And I'm not even a dad or anything, not yet, but time flies when you're having fun. Sometimes it flies when you're not having fun. Sorry to clear my throat again. Anyways, so yeah, it's I've basically what I'm trying to say here, without making this an hour explanation, is I've come a long ways. I like to give a lot more than I like to receive when it comes to giving gifts. Especially like I told you guys in my last podcast, it'd be a really good idea, be a really cool thing if you guys could do a custom for a family member or a friend. And they don't have to be into Hot Wheels. They can just be, you know, just a friend or a coworker. If they like cars, then of course they'll like it, you know. I think a lot of people do like cars. Not everybody, but I don't know, make a custom Zoom In or Barbie camper or wheelie chair, whatever. But I think it'd be really cool to make somebody like, you know, some customs for Christmas time. You don't have to go out and spend a bunch of money. To me, I love getting customs from subscribers and friends more so than other things, you know, because like I've said this so many times, you can't pay for people's time, you know. People they're giving you their time. You guys are giving me your time right now listening to this podcast, which I appreciate. You have no idea. And I love the positive feedback. JDC, Jay's Diecast Creations. I said it right for once in my life. Thank you so much, man, for the positive feedback today and just in general, for being a good dude, for donating cars, custom cars for me to raffle off for charity. And thank you for the constant support. Today, he left me a comment that was gold. You know, I'm trying to uplift people, give people positive, you know, encouragement on starting their channels or podcasts or whatever you're holding off on doing, to get out there and do it. And, you know, he reconfirmed, because I've been talking about starting a detail business and I plan on doing it soon, but he's like, man, stop talking about it and do it. Just do it. So I appreciate that, man. Because, you know, we all need people in our lives that are there to support us, help push us, and make us stronger. And iron sharpens iron. I need you guys to remember that you surround yourself with people that can uplift you and encourage you and not rip you down. I've had friends in the past that I've had to just completely cut off, and it's so hard to do, especially childhood friends. You got to cut them off if they're bringing you down or they're ripping at you. They're taking pieces of you every day. You got those people in your life that are taking chunks out of you, and it's just little sarcastic comment by sarcastic comment, putting you down, and then just saying they're joking, But a lot of people say negative things and cut you down, and they're just sarcastic about it. Now, I have my share of sarcasm, and I think we all do, but you got to be really careful. I'm going to tell you guys right now, and I'm sure you've heard this before, but just be very careful about your sarcasm and your cuts, because it's easy to say that it's just a joke. If you're saying, oh, yeah, that custom's not very good. I'm just kidding. But there's a lot of truth to like a lot of those things where you cut people down, and don't be that person. Just, a new year's coming, we're going into 2022. It's been crazy to think about that we're going to be running into 2022. 2020 was such a terrible year. But what can you take away positive from 2020? We had the whole COVID thing and everything. I'd like everybody to think about, just kind of sit there and think about real quick while you're listening to this podcast. What positive thing, and put it in the comments below. Give me one positive thing that you took away from 2020. I can give you quite a few. It was a rough year for sure. But if I wouldn't have got furloughed out of work and basically hit the pause button and had to go on unemployment, and that was rough, man. But if I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have started detailing cars. And I'm so passionate about that now. So I wouldn't have done that, and I wouldn't be contemplating starting my own business and a mobile detail business. So do what you love. Don't let people tell you can't do something. And I hope you're the type of person that if somebody tells you can't do something, that you're going to push even harder and do it so much better. And you're going to keep falling down, but you're going to keep getting up. So when it comes to, starting, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to start a podcast, whatever you want to do, if you've thought about doing it for a long time, it's like JDC said, just do it. Just stop talking about it and just do it. I need to start my detail business. But the cool thing is I'm taking steps right now. I'm going to be doing like a live Zoom with a YouTuber guy that has been an inspiration to me. I've watched his videos, and he's really given me a lot of good information about starting your own business, tips, techniques. I've become very knowledgeable just off of YouTube. YouTube is such a great thing. If you guys are thinking about changing professions or starting something on your own, it's a wealth of information on YouTube. And I encourage you to support people that help you learn things. It's like today, Luke, the guy that runs It's Wilson Auto Detailing, check him out. He was doing a live video on YouTube, and I just sent him $5 or whatever and said, hey, thank you for the information, the knowledge, and the inspiration, and it's worth, honestly, it's worth so much more than $5, but it's the least I can do to send people some money to watch their videos through, give them your time. You watching their videos gets them more money. Power through the ads, whatever, because without ads, YouTube doesn't exist. Let's be real. It's just the way it is. It's how YouTube makes money. So, yeah, really support the people that help you. There's so much to learn on YouTube and from people, and I would like to. And here we are again, and I need to stop talking about it. But I've got a detailing channel called On the Mark Detail, and I've only got maybe 35, 40 subscribers. So I would like that channel to grow. I need to post more stuff. I need to move out of my place because I live right next to this highway and I can't shoot videos because it's just stupid loud. So as soon as I move out of this place and move hopefully somewhere a little bit more quiet, a little bit, more laid back area to where I can shoot more videos, then it's on. So if you guys like me, what I have to bring, check out my detailing channel just because it needs to grow, and I really would like to teach people about auto detail basics, products. I love that stuff. I'm very passionate about it. I've got videos doing Lamborghinis. I've got to do an Audi R8 soon. I get to do an Audi R8 soon. A buddy of mine's. I'm probably going to do a little bit of paint correction and ceramic coating on it. So, yeah. So without 2020 and the whole COVID thing, I wouldn't have started. I've detailed a lot of cars in my life before that, my own cars mostly. But, getting into it and taking someone's dirty car. Let's be real. A lot of people, including you guys probably, love your cars. Whether you know it or not, you love your cars. We're all car people. We love Hot Wheels. So if you find somebody that can take good care of your car, clean all the crevices out under the seats, like just do a reset, like make the car brand new. My goal is to always make people to exceed everyone's expectations. Beyond what they thought they were going to get. I always want to go above and beyond and make it better, because that car is very special. It's one of the biggest investments in your life, besides your house. Your cars, they're not cheap. Kimber showed me this meme a little while ago, maybe like half hour ago or an hour ago. It said, Jesus, take the car payment. I got the wheel. So I thought that was funny. Jesus, take the wheel, the country song. Just take the car payment. I got the wheel. I'm good on the wheel. So I think we can all, if anybody has car payments, they can agree on that one for sure. Can I get an amen? So, yeah. So it's really whatever you're passionate about, whether you want to just kind of be like a voyeur, you just want to kind of watch from afar or listen to podcasts when it comes to diecast. I'm not telling anybody that if you don't want to do it, if it's not your thing, then don't do it. But find something that you guys are passionate about and share it with others and spread it with others. And YouTube's a really great way to do that. And so is a podcast if you want. I never thought I'd have a podcast ever. I never thought that I'd consider moving out of state, and I'm definitely highly considering that. I love Washington, but just the politics don't work for me anymore. So, yeah, I never thought about that. And I also thought I was never going to find the love of my life, which I did. I found Kimber, and it's been amazing. And it's not going to be an easy ride, being married, but we're ready for that. We're ready for, the long haul and to be a team. And it's really amazing to have that. And she listens to my podcast. She watches all my videos. When the cutest thing that I've ever, and I'm going to get all mushy on you guys, but when we first started talking, she used to fall asleep to watching my YouTube videos because she said it was calming to her hearing my voice. So when you find something like that, gosh, I'm going to try not to get choked up just talking about that. But when you find somebody that loves you like that and puts all their whole heart into you and they're willing to just be a team, 50-50 split, and sometimes more, but it's just an amazing thing. So these things come along in life that are blessings, and to me, they're nothing else. There's no other word than just blessings. The blessings that I've had with everybody that I've met on YouTube, just some amazing people, and I'm still meeting people. Just when you think like, man, I met so many cool people. Somebody else, God put somebody else in your life that and whatever you believe in, that's fine. That's who I am. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. It's how I breathe every day. So that's me. I'm not going to try to push it on anybody, but that's who I am. And none of us are perfect, but we try our best, and I just encourage you guys to do your best and to make meaningful relationships in life. So, but like back to just like YouTube and meeting people on there with this diecast community, the amount of cars that I got for the charity event that I put together was dumbfounding. It was just absolutely amazing how inundated I got with Hot Wheels when people were donating the cars. And it was a breath of fresh air. And it made me such a stronger person to not lose faith in humanity like we do sometimes. Because you see all the negativity in the world, you see Antifa, you see racism, you see hateful things said, murder, all that stuff, but you gotta get through that and wash all that noise out, and you gotta just get it through it. There's something bigger than that. So for everybody that sent me cars and everything, I remember everybody, and it was such an amazing thing, and I can't wait to do it again next year. And we're going to make this a big thing, donating cars to kids, sick kids and less fortunate kids. We're going to get a bunch of, my goal is 10,000 cars next year, so I think that'll be a pretty amazing thing. But, man, I hope I'm actually live. I have no idea. This is my first live, so I'm not sure if you guys are listening to it live or how this thing works, but it says live and it's got a flashing red light, so it must be live. So, yeah, today was a good day. I've been sick for a while now. It's like battling COVID. It was a real harsh cold. It's no joke, though. But getting over that, going back to work tomorrow, that'll be nice. Back to some normal stuff. I've been going stir crazy. You guys have been getting a lot of podcasts from me and a lot of videos and stuff like that, but it's definitely been a process. You feel a little weak sometimes, but it'd be good to get back to work. It'll be good for me to get out of my comfort zone and move on to, my own detail business one of these days. Gosh, I hope my boss isn't listening to this. He doesn't watch my channel or listen to my podcast, so I think I'm safe. So, anyways, you got to do you. You got to do what's right. You got to put people in your life, find the right people that will support you with everything. I think there's a lot of people out there that are just along for the ride, but you need to find some true friends. And I'd rather have no friends than to have fake friends. I think we can all agree on that. So I'm just gonna go for a couple more minutes here. Gonna wind down for the night, get to bed on time because I got to get up early for work. But yeah, I just appreciate all you guys. I appreciate the good feedback on this podcast. I'm digging this new mic, this podcast mic. It's really cool. So yeah, keep your head up, keep hunting, keep finding cool cars, keep doing the random acts of kindness. Can't talk. Just keep being awesome, and just keep looking for those cars, just keep your head up. And like the last podcast said, don't rent on two podcasts ago, don't rent on other people's parades. Just your time will come. You'll find those cars you've been looking for. I found that Datsun Sunny today. Found 3 of them. It's awesome. So I'm stoked on that. But yeah, so be blessed, just keep on keeping on. And I'll be making more podcasts, especially with this new mic. I really dig it. I'll be able to hear my own voice and everything, which is kind of weird sometimes. You guys know it's weird hearing your own voice. I don't like it. So, I mean, when you hear it, like when you're talking, it's fine. It sounds totally different than when you play it back. It's like, it just sounds weird. And I'm glad you guys actually listen to these podcasts, because in the comments, I sometimes forget what I said, because I'm just talking sometimes. But I appreciate the back and forth. Like you said, oh, that's funny how you said that. I'm like, oh, I forgot I even said that. So you guys are actually listening to the podcast. So I do appreciate that. I can't wait to have Nas on, GOGT. We'll get Curbs Garage on here, Wealth of Information. We'll get JDC on here. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Try not to break the mic. Sorry, JDC. So you guys have a great evening. I hope you guys have a good, what's tomorrow? Thursday? Something like that? I don't know. I've lost track with being sick. So wish me luck back at work, getting back in the swing of things. And just keep being awesome, guys. And push through it. Get out of your comfort zone. And remember to write something in the comments what you're thankful for this year. Or actually, what you were thankful for in 2020, one of the grossest years that we've experienced. What are you thankful from? What's something positive you got out of that? So I think that'd be a good thing. So yeah, you guys have a great evening. I will see you in the next podcast. Peace.